Tara Styles, and today on the Yoga Solution, I'm going to show you a great routine that you can do to open up your entire body. Let's get started. We'll start at a nice downward dog. We'll spread your fingers wide here, getting a good grip on your ground. Gently tuck your toes. We'll lift your hips all the way up and back. Take a few simple movements, easy breaths to get everything starting to open up a bit here. And we'll take a big inhale, lift way up onto your tippy toes, reach your heels up nice and high. And then as you exhale, soften the heels, relax right back in. A couple more times just like that here. Big inhale lifts you right up. And then as you exhale, soften the heels and relax. Last one, just like that here. Big inhale lifts you all the way up. And then as you exhale, soften the heels and relax right back in. We'll take a big inhale, reach your right leg all the way up and back behind you. Downward dog split. If it feels good here to open up the hips and shoulders, go for that. So we'll lift your knee right up into your forehead, nice and high. Softly plant your foot between your hands, low lunge. And just take a few breaths here to really sink down through your hips, maybe shifting a little bit easy side to side or forward and back. Real gently, we'll lower your back knee down to the ground here, easy on the kneecap. And again, up to maybe just stay right here if this is enough going on in the hips and back. If there's a little bit more room in there to slowly open up, go for that too. Just breathe easy. We'll bring your fingertips right down to the ground here. Tuck your back toes and start to shift your hips all the way back to sit on your back heel for a nice runner's stretch. And just let the whole leg here soften down toward the ground, letting this left side of your back relax over the leg. And just breathe a lot here. Big inhales and long, easy, full exhales. And when you're ready, slowly bring yourself all the way from that one here. Press both fingertips down to the ground. Tuck your back toes, start to lift your hips straight up, and let your torso soften and fold inward over this leg. Breathe a lot into the back of your body. We'll sink your hips all the way back down here. Press your palms firmly down. We're going to lift this leg all the way back behind you. Downward dog split nice and high. Keeping the leg either lifted or lowered up to a roll all the way up to your plank pose. Again, leg lifted or lowered. Gently bend your elbows straight back. And if the leg's up, maybe take the other one up too a bit. And we'll come all the way back down into a nice gentle upward dog here. Soften the shoulders down and away from your ears. And again, shifting your hips back to sit on your heels, big breath in your child's pose, and we'll lift all the way right up and back to your nice downward dog. And same thing over the other side here. Next inhale, take your left leg way up and back behind you, open up the hips and shoulders, maybe bend your knee. And again, we'll lift your knee right up into your forehead, softly plant your foot between your hands, low lunge. And just taking a few breaths here to sink down, maybe move around a little side to side or easy forward and back. Nice, really gently we'll lower your back knee down to the ground. Again, easy on this kneecap, and again up to maybe stay right here if this is enough to get you started. If there's a little bit more room to slowly open things up, go for that. And again, we'll bring both fingertips back down to your ground here. Tuck your back toes, keeping this knee on the ground, and gently shift your hips up and back to sit on your heel for this nice easy runner stretch here. And let the forehead and neck soften around this front leg. Really big inhales and even longer, deeper exhales. And when you're ready, slowly bring yourself all the way up from that one. Press your fingertips down to the ground, tuck your back toes, start to lift your hips straight up, and let your torso here just fold and relax over this front leg, breathing into the back of you. So again, we'll sink your hips all the way back down, plant your palms firmly down. We'll lift this left leg way up and back behind you, downward dog split. And again, up to either leg lifted or lowered, totally your call. Just take it easy. We'll roll all the way out to your plank pose. Gently bend the elbows straight back. If the leg's lifted, maybe lift the other one a bit too. And again, bringing yourself all the way into your nice upward dog here, dropping your shoulders away from your ears, opening up the front of your body. And keeping your knees on the ground, gently shift your hips all the way up and back to sit on your heels to release your lower back. And we'll lift right up and back to your nice downward dog. So again, next inhale, take your right leg way up and back behind you. Again, open up the hips and shoulders. So again, we'll lift your knee right up into your forehead, nice and high. Softly plant your foot between your hands, low lunge. So again, gently ease your back knee down to the ground. We'll come onto this front heel and start to slide your heel forward for this one. So when you're doing your splits here, it doesn't have to be all the way flat down. If you're getting a nice opening here, maybe just stay here and breathe a lot. If there's a little bit more room to slide into, starting to slide your heel forward, you can slide this back knee back and just breathe a lot here. And when you're ready to come out of this one right here, we'll just sit to the side, gently unwind yourself all the way right back into your nice downward dog here. Just soften the heels, real long back. And same thing up and over the other side here. Left leg stretches all the way up on a big inhale. Open up the hips and shoulders. And again, we'll take your knee right up into your forehead. Softly plant your foot between your hands. Ease your back knee down. So again, we'll come up onto this heel, start to slide down. So again, both sides may be a little bit different. So make sure you're always kind of staying wherever you feel a big opening, but not so much that's really gonna be painful or hard to stay in. And if there's a little bit more room to slide your heel down, go for that. And again, just breathe a lot wherever you are. Really big, long inhales and even deeper exhales. And when you're ready to come out of this one here, again, just sitting to your side, and we'll come all the way right back into your nice downward dog, lifting everything all the way up and back. So we'll slowly start to walk your feet all the way up to the top of your mat here. This time, bring your toes out to the sides. We'll come into a nice squat here. Relax your whole body forward. And we'll come back to sit on your hips here. So gently roll all the way down to your back. So you'll open up your back a little bit here. Bringing the bottoms of your feet on the ground right next to your hips. And then press down through your arms. Lift your hips up, lift your back up just a bit. If there's a little more room in here to slowly interlace your hands underneath yourself, go for that. Just breathe a lot. And when you had enough of that one, gently relax everything all the way down. So up to you if you want to stay here and relax. That's great. If you want to go for one more bridge pose, that's nice. If you'd rather go for a full wheel back bend here, bringing your palms down to the ground here. As you push down, start to lift your chest, lift everything all the way up here into a nice wheel. And just breathe a lot. Maybe move around a little easy side to side or gently forward and back. Make sure you can always breathe. If you can't breathe, just soften out a little bit until you can. And when you had enough of that one, gently relax yourself all the way down. And we'll hug your knees into your chest, give yourself a nice squeeze. Maybe rock a little side to side. And we'll just take one last easy twist here, letting both knees fall over to your right side, arms out to your sides, gaze either upward or over to your left fingers. And just breathe a lot here. When you're ready, bring yourself all the way back to middle, and same thing up and over to the other side, letting both knees fall over to your left side. Gaze either upward or over to those right fingers. Big inhales and long exhales. When you're ready, bring yourself all the way back to your middle, and we'll rock all the way straight up. And great job. So there you have it, a very nice and simple routine that you can do to open up your entire body. I'm Tara Stiles, and I'll see you next time on The Yoga Solution.